Colin Scheidenhelm with Schure Consulting. We're here with Ian Simkus. He's the general manager of Centennial Leasing and Sales in Northern Colorado. Ian, how you doing today?
Doing good, Colin. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. Ian's been a client of ours since February, so for about 9 months, if my math is right. Wanted to just jump on and talk a little bit of your experience working with us, but just your overall experience working with marketing companies, where you've been throughout the last 9 months, and really just what your overall standpoint is in terms of your company against the competition. So what is your previous experience with marketing companies, and what's that been like working with those previous marketing companies?
Well, the easiest way to put it is we haven't spent any time or money with marketing companies prior to your company. So that it really gives you a good answer to put a baseline on. But one of the things that our company kind of has thrived on for the last 25 years has been the word of mouth. In the late 90s, early 2000s, we did some KOA type of radio marketing, and we did a really good job. Had a lot of success with that. But mostly the way that we've done it here has been, guerrilla on the street, door knocking type of marketing, and all the consultants have really been in charge of getting themselves in front of clientele. It's worked very well for us in the past, but with the market here in Northern Colorado, the growth, the demographic, and our growth as a company, we decided that we needed to look into something different and better. And best case to put it, best way to put it is, in the 20th century. And so, we had a long discussion at the beginning of this year about how we were going to go about getting in front of more people and branding our company. And that's where we got into, hey, let's meet with a marketing company, and Colin and I met, and here we are.
Obviously, you and I have talked a lot about your challenges. You guys are a smaller dealership. If you could just tell people what your biggest challenges are in terms of kind of stacking up against the competition of the larger dealerships.
I would say that's also a pretty easy answer for us. And it's that, the way that we're structured, we don't have a ton of marketing budget. Big dealerships, and when I say competition, I really look at the whole industry as our competition. That's another conversation for another time. But when it comes to how do they get out in front of people versus how do we get out in front of people, it's a really different game, because they have big budgets, and they have assisted money from manufacturers to get in front of people, and we just don't have that. So one of the biggest challenges is trying to stay competitive and stay in front of the right targeted clients, as opposed to blanket marketing, which is what they're really good at doing. So that's one of our biggest challenges, I think, and you guys have done a really good job of helping us get there.
What have your results been like since we've implemented your Facebook ads campaign?
We our traffic both on our website and on our social media is up exponentially. We had very little traffic. We had very few likes. We ran a couple like campaigns that have added a lot of engagement, and more than anything, our year over year profit and unit volume is actually on pace with our projected goals, which I don't know anybody that can say that. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention, but there's this thing, COVID, going on. There's been a lot of hiccups in the market this year, and we are actually ahead of pace. Overgrowth of the last 4 years, we're actually ahead of that. So it's been great. There is a market difference in the traffic that we see, in the engagement that we have with our online presence.
And obviously, you and I sat down and spoke the other day. You're breaking ground on a new location. You hope to break ground on a new location coming up soon. What are you guys looking forward to in the near future, say next 12 months?
World domination. I'm just looking forward, personally, I'm looking forward to the chess match of putting it together. I am really looking forward to that game of really getting us out in the market. It's funny when we run into people that have been longtime clients that, some of us don't even know they are clients because we've been here so long. But really get in front of more people that know who we are, what we do, why we do it, because that's always the most important, is why we do what we do. And really just really becoming a household name in Northern Colorado. Most people don't know that there is another way to purchase a vehicle. They don't know a whole lot about the broker game. And we're happy to educate our clients all the way through a process. And so I'm really looking forward to it's going to happen grow.
Well, we want to thank you guys, just for working with us. It's been a treat to just kind of game plan the marketing strategy and make sure that we have the right goals and the right targeting in mind for you. Obviously, you said you're a smaller dealership compared to a lot of the big boys, not only here in Northern Colorado, but throughout the state in general. So again, thank you.
Not for long, hopefully. No, and I would like to add, again, all of the things that Schure Consulting and you, Colin, and Chris have done for us. We are seeing the results, and we can't thank you enough. So.
You got it. I appreciate you. Again, thanks for your time. And if you are in Northern Colorado looking for a vehicle, check out Centennial Leasing and Sales of Northern Colorado. Their slogan is any make, any model, there is a better way to buy a car. So check them out. Thank you, Ian.
Thanks, Colin.